Hi guys, welcome. I'm Erica. I wanted to offer something a little bit different tonight. If you catch this tonight or whenever you happen to view this, it might feel nice to really tap into this particular video right before bed. You know, my meditation practice over the years has sort of evolved. There are days where if I happen to be home, right, a 3 p.m. meditation really gives me the energy for the rest of the day. It's a really nice reset in the middle of the day. But more recently too, I do like to meditate before bed. So if that speaks to you, this might feel really juicy tonight. I want to offer a little bit of breath work coupled with a brief guided meditation. So as always, I'll just invite you to find your comfortable seat, whatever that looks like or feels like, as long as there's no discomfort. So you can really not attach, right, to the physical shape, and you can really bring that awareness inward. So sit up nice and tall, find all of that integrity in the spine as the shoulders press back, as there's that lift of the heart, and allow the eyes to close. And the breath that I want to offer that works hand in hand with this guided meditation tonight, the breath is called Ujjayi Pranayama, or an ocean sounding breath. And with all of our breath practices, the lips are sealed here just to contain that energy, that prana, that life force. And for this breath practice, you'll inhale through the nose and then constrict the back of the throat as you also exhale through the nose. So you want to think about the muscles that you swallow with. Those are the muscles that you're trying to constrict. Inhale through the nose. Constrict the back of the throat as you exhale through the nose. So you'll actually feel that breath scrape the back of the throat. And if you're newer to this breath, another little helpful tool is, even though the lips are sealed, you might imagine this mirror right in front of the mouth, and you're trying to fog that mirror with the breath, even though the lips are sealed. So take a few rounds like that as you start to settle in, as you really root down through the seat, as you lengthen up through the crown of the head. Notice the expansiveness, get a little bit more mindful. Maybe allow it to feel a little bit softer. Let it become a little bit more of that awareness that just becomes natural. It's no longer that such an effort, but it just starts to take over the physical body. And you can keep the eyelids nice and soft. Notice if you can even continue to soften the facial muscles. Release the jaw. Allow the shoulders to continue to melt down the back, but notice as we land in the seated posture and stay, right? It's really easy for the shoulders to cave forward. So just continue to draw them back as you lift the sternum. And just continue with that steady breath. And I'm going to invite everyone tonight to stay with that breath for this next portion. I really like the idea when I teach this type of breath, Ujjayi, or in my own practice when I work with it. This is one of the few breaths that I really like to couple a visualization or imagery with it. And that's sort of my offering for this meditation tonight, is to keep with that Ujjayi breath, that oceanic sound, right? It has that texture to it as you continue to feel that exhale scrape the back of the throat. And now that you've settled into the breath, and perhaps feel a bit grounded already, see if you can then now implement that visualization of that wave washing over you. I know for me, the beach and the ocean has always been very therapeutic. So if that speaks to you, just start to imagine that, start to visualize, right? From the crown of the head down to the tips of the toes. One of the things that I've learned in my meditation practice, especially if you feel your mind wandering or that monkey mind, I think it's really helpful to focus on something, whether it's a visualization like this. I believe that it does help to eradicate that monkey mind again. So as you stay present with the breath, also start to visualize that wave as you marry it with this oceanic sound to the breath practice. And now starting to build upon that as we turn deeper into the emotional self here. Reflect, notice the narrative that's already happening internally. And as you continue to breathe well here, my offering for this meditation is to think about anything that we want that wave to cleanse us of. Maybe anything from your day that felt heavy. Any stuck or stagnant energy that you might feel in certain body parts, whether you feel energy stuck in the hips or a tightness in the lower back. Maybe there's a stuck conversation in the throat, a negative thought, something in the heart space that's holding you back, armor that you've built up, limiting beliefs, perhaps even other people's, right? Projections, judgments, fears that we hold on to, things that are projected onto us. And just giving yourself this gift tonight of staying with that breath and just feeling that wave cleanse you of all of those things. And you can just imagine almost that loop from the crown of the head again to the tips of the toes. Each breath, each visualization of that wave is an opportunity to release anything that we need to. Anything that doesn't serve us. Fear, doubt, guilt, shame, sadness. It could be anything. Imagine with each wave, letting go of the old so we can make space energetically, emotionally for the new, and for everything that we want to invite in. And just notice how the cadence of the breath feels different. this moment, you also allow yourself to feel deeply supported by the earth beneath you, by our practice, and always by each other, the incredible community and love and support that we surround ourselves with. And as you continue to breathe, maybe at this point, allow the breath to get a little bit easier, a little bit softer, with zero manipulation. And if there is space in the mind to think about this tonight, maybe this becomes not just an opportunity to cleanse the heaviness, the thoughts that don't serve us, the energy that is stuck from the past. Maybe in addition to that tonight, it's an opportunity to visualize the people and the things that we want to invite in and that we are ready to step into. As you take a few more really deep, mindful breaths here. Not only just thinking about what those things are and those people, who those people are, but to also try to feel it, right? Feel it as if it's already there, it's already next to you. Always reminding ourselves that we are worthy. We are worthy of everything that we seek. And taking these last few rounds of breath, and slowly just join the hands at heart center. Bow the chin towards the chest. Always this opportunity to bow to yourself, to your practice, to your discipline, to carve this time out of your day, to deeply care for so much more, right, than just our bodies, but our minds, our hearts, our spirit. And take one more cleansing breath in. And healing breath out. And slowly begin to lift the gaze and flutter open the eyes. I hope that felt really good, guys. I hope you sleep well tonight if you happen to catch this at the end of your day. Sending all of my love and support always. Good night, guys.